J. Rattenbury. I am the owner and operator of Rattenbury's Autoworks at 574 Chief Justice Cushing Highway here in Cohasset. This is an automotive repair shop. I repair all your general automotive needs like oil changes, tires, brakes, your check engine lights on, air conditioners not working, tires worn out, anything like that. Pretty much all your general auto repair. I work on pretty much everything, whether it's European cars, Asian cars, American cars. Body work is just not my forte. I am L1 certified master technician by ASE. Automotive Service Excellence is ASE. So I've worked since I've been 15 years old in the business. And yes, I can rebuild engines and pretty much every last nut and bolt I can take off of a car and put a car back together again. Try to keep it to all the service work, and I try to do as much as I can. So what got me into being interested in cars and repairing cars? My father really early on bought a 1968 Chevy Impala. And for a couple $100, it was kind of the secondary car for us. And it was painted with a roller, a house paint and roller. It was yellow. We lovingly called it the banana. So we took putty knives and scraped all the yellow paint off of the thing and ended up getting painted midnight blue and replacing the engine. One of my brothers, Mark, got the engine out of it and rebuilt it and put it back in. And seeing that at a young age of maybe 5, 6, 7 years old or so, I kind of got the bite at that point. The gasoline was in the blood at that point. Then ended up going to South Shore Votech in Hanover is kind of where I got my skills from. What inspired me to open up in 2016, I was working at a shop for about 9 years, so I decided that I needed to make a change and that I didn't want to do a sideways. I didn't want to just go work for this person and go to work for another person. So the next thing is up, to aim up, and decided that it was time to run the shop the way I would run a shop, and take care of the things as I see them, have a lot more hands-on. And I am, for the most part, a one-man band, and I do everything from answering the phone, taking the appointments, getting the cars in, test driving them, diagnosing them, fixing them, ordering the parts for them, billing it, and greeting the customer when they came in, letting them know what's going on, and getting their cards and bills out and everything. I kind of like it. It's intimate, where it's like if you go to a dealership somewhere and you call up and you talk to a front desk person and they transfer you to a service advisor and he talks to you, and next thing you know that goes to a dispatcher, and from the dispatcher it goes to a tech, and it just goes on, and there's all these hands in there. So by the time somebody's on the phone talking to a customer, they have no actual first-hand information on what's really going on other than what's written down on a piece of paper. When you call here, I'm the guy that answers the phone, and I was the guy that worked on it, ordered the part and everything. So it's not like, oh, Joe had a bad day. I had a bad day. But no, I've been open since 2016, and I've been holding a 5-star rating since. So I think I'm doing my job. Actually the full symbol, and if you want me to turn around real quick, is that, which is a gear, and Master Auto Service. So I decided that I wanted to name it Rattenbury's Autoworks, put my name on it, and I decided to use the gear, and the Master Auto Service was something that I saw from a picture. It was in, I want to say, maybe New York City, and it was an old Esso gas station from the 20s. And there was a clock out front, and around the outside edge of the clock it said Master Auto Service. I liked using that, not only for that nostalgia part of it, but it seems to almost pre-Automotive Service Excellent, ASE. As far as the Griffin that I have, there's a couple of reasons for the Griffin. One is I had a dog named Griffin, so it's paying homage to a dog that I had. And also, if you look up the meaning behind a griffin and what it stands for, the griffin is a part lion and a part bird. So it is master of the land and master of the sky. I have brothers that work on airplanes. So that kind of mixes that in there, as well as a Griffin is a good steward of property and things. So when you're dropping your car off to me, I'm taking care of your car and being a good steward to your vehicle. I chose Cohasset to operate my business in mainly because of my name. Rattenbury is a Cohasset name. I grew up here all my life, a few generations here between my parents and all. So knowing a lot of the people and I like being another choice in town. There's some staples in town for auto repair, and all of a sudden a new guy in town. So I like to be a new choice for somebody to go to. I like doing business in Cohasset is because of the Cohasset people, really. Knowing a lot of people from town. I like the feeling of community.